Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so before I do anything else, before I forget, I have to bring up, so it's regarding my very last video, the sneak peek number 4 video, something that I didn't mention that there was a lot of speculation regarding it, around it. Now, if you haven't seen the show, there's a small spoiler here. I'm not going to go too far into it, but there was speculation that we could have seen a Kang World Boss Legend along with the Loki update, which would make total sense, right? And would be completely dope and badass, because I think it's time for another World Boss Legend, right? We need some variety there. You know, not that they've gone stale, because they're still a huge challenge, and I love pushing World Boss Legend, but what's better than 2, 3, right? We haven't seen anything regarding a Kang World Boss Legend. I hope that maybe the next update, you know, they're prepping up for it. That could be something, but it doesn't look like we're going to see anything for Kang. Also, now I'm not going to go too far into this now, but Shang-Chi, there is we've gotten basically confirmation that Shang-Chi is coming. I don't know if it's going to be the next update. Probably the next update. Yeah, I would imagine so, because of when that code is redeemable. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my last video. But Shang-Chi has the agility tag, and I didn't mention that he could actually be used from 40 to 45 for null. So yeah, that's another thing. I only brought him up for the combat stage 60 to 64 there. But okay, now that we got that out of the way, we're talking about Doom defeating Mephisto, annihilating Mephisto. It's insane how good Doom is for Mephisto, but not only Mephisto, for Null as well. And I already did my Doom Null video, stage 69, or it might, no, I think it was 65. I just did stage 65. He could do 69, basically just as easily. But yeah, he is so good. He is just an absolute monster. This is the build I have on him. Now, I'm actually considering putting Heal Odin's Blessings on him. I would have to get 3 more in order to stack them up there, because of the way his accumulation works the same exact way as Sharon Rogers, right? So Sharon Rogers, on her 3rd skill, she has the same exact accumulation, right, on damage taken, and then on damage received, right? He gets 100% accumulation when you hit his tier 3. And I think I figured out exactly why his damage is so insane when you do hit his tier 3, and then you accumulate damage at the same time, and then you know, it's absolutely amazing. But basically, if you accumulate enough damage while you're in his tier 3, he deals it back insane. So hitting it at certain times, and especially for Mephisto, because Mephisto deals so much damage basically all the time, right? There are certain periods where he doesn't, like when he, you know, when you go over the spell discs, I think they call them, right? And then you get the rage phase. You collect the disc, collect the spell disc, and then, you know, you have and then he just freezes, right? I think Doctor Strange shows up at that point during like the 2nd and 3rd phase there. That's like the only time you really can accumulate damage there, right? But other than that, he's dealing big damage, and you can deal it back insane. So let me finish showing you the build here. Yeah, and I've mentioned this, 12 Odin's Blessings to attack Uru is all you really need. I have him at the max level, so that's definitely helping for Mephisto. He has a stage 12 Power of Angry Hulk. And then I have this Brilliant Energy on him. I don't know if I'll ever take this off him. He is just so good and so useful for World Boss Legend. His uniform is at Mythic. If you're not aware, we got Iron Fist, X-23, Moon Knight, Jean Grey, and then Red Hulk there. But let's pop over to Mephisto, and the stage that we're clearing today is stage 59. And here it's Male Villain. Now, you would think, right, you might have other options. The only viable options here are Mephisto and Doom. You'd think maybe Null, right? Because, you know, you could use his own lead. It's not happening. It's not looking pretty. Although I haven't put a Brilliant on him, but you know, I'd say like 9 times out of 10, I think like characters like Gambit is kind of an exception to the rule, because he kind of sucks with the mighty energy compared to other characters, right? Like compared to so yeah, if we pop over to Null stage, you know, the agility stage, like compared to Proxima. So like Proxima can do stage, you know, 40 to 44 with a mighty energy. Gambit just cannot. He cannot do it. I haven't tested Proxima versus Gambit, both brilliants, because I had a brilliant on Proxima for a time, because she is just she's so good for world boss as well. But Gambit, I apparently putting a brilliant on him completely transforms him and allows him to actually do the stage. I didn't go that far with him, but unless that's doing the same thing for Null, I just don't see it. It just doesn't seem like his damage is there. Plus, playing Mephisto with energy Null is gonna be trouble for you. It's definitely gonna be trouble just because of the way you gotta sit in his skills, right? And he's just gonna die if you sit there with his 2 skill, because you just, you know, it's that constant, and you're just gonna get hit if you're just in that one place. And he doesn't, you know, he's got his you know, his passive where, you know, he can't die for 6 seconds, but after that, it's you know, it's kind of lights out for you. I tested it, I tried it, and I don't think he's a viable candidate here. A lot of people, like, you know, they when I did the supervillain, you know, top supervillains, had Moonstone, Doom, Mephisto, and Supergiant. People were asking, why didn't you put Null in there? Why not Null? He just you know, he's got the mighty energy now, and all the other characters that had brilliance, and I just don't think he's as strong. And he's super wonky to play with an energy. It's just not my cup of tea there. But in any case, yes, we're talking about Doom, and get this. You know, I'm not going to tell you how much time I had left on this clear, and it wasn't even like the smoothest clear. You're going to see how much time I have left after, you know, when I played this run for you, because it is pretty bananas how strong this man is. So let me pull this up here and let's get to it. Alrighty, ladies and gents, here we go. Let me play this track here for you. Yeah, as I mentioned, how much time I have left is absolutely bananas. Yeah, I'm using his own lead. I think his own lead is absolutely the best for Mephisto in particular. For Null, that might change, but I switch up the rotation a little bit. I'm now doing 1-4-5 delay cancel 3, and then on his tier 3 is 1-4-5 delay cancel 3-6. And I always got to check and make sure the proc is where it should be. But look at that, it was like 24 seconds broke the man down past the brick bar phase. And basically what you want to do is you want to sit right on him. Like, you want to get hit. And, I mean, you deal it back so nice. But his main damage comes from his tier 3. You can die. I actually have never died playing Mephisto with Doom. But look at those bars fly. It's insane. Absolutely insane how strong this man is for World Boss Legend. I know he's a powerhouse for PvP. He's probably the best PvP character in the game right now, but I'm just having way too much fun with him for World Boss. Yeah, I tried to get hit to activate his pass or his uniform effect, which it's activated now. But you'll see, this isn't even a perfect run. It's not a perfect run because I have his proc activated at a certain time. Right around his tier 3, so I have to delay his tier 3 rotation. I think it's right here. It might be right here, actually. Yep, so it's proc activated. So I just basically, that would have been his tier 3, but I didn't do it because of where his proc was at. And then I don't even get it on the 1 cancel 4 there. So I just wait, and then boom. Now he's done. It's a done deal, even right through the rage effect. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I have over 3 minutes left getting down to that face. And it wasn't even the smoothest, as you saw. But I get hit by the purple stuff. Might not have been the best idea there because, as you can see, I'm knocking on death's door there. But it's actually good that I had that 1 second the proc activate, so I don't have to worry about it activating early here. But dude, he's basically 2 tier 3s away from dying. It's a 2-shot basically. It's a 2 tier 3 shot, and the man is just toast. I believe I get him. I think I get him down here. Or it's close. It's close in any case. And I think if I don't get interrupted here, it's a done deal. But look at this. Like 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes left. So I think I even like missed up. Did I get the proc? Did I miss it? It doesn't even matter. He's done here. He's done. 2 minutes left. Stage 59. Mephisto kind of struggles a little bit. Like I don't have a lot of time left. I do not have a lot of time left with my Mephisto clear. Although I believe I'm using Mephisto lead, Cyclops, and then Magneto for the team up bonus. But that's absolutely bananas and amazing at the same time that Doom can get that done so fast. Doom, like I said, he's not only a null killer, he's a Mephisto killer as well. So if you haven't went ahead and built him up, or I don't know, maybe you really like PvP, but if you need any assistance and any help climbing up or just another Mephisto or null clear, Doom can be your guy, because let me show you where you can actually use him. Alrighty, ladies and gents, so I don't know exactly where you are. I know everybody's at a different spot for World Boss Legend, but obviously you could use him from 55 to 59. Also, you can use him from 40 to 44, and I think that's basically it. Aside from up to 19, you can use a lot of characters, right? Well, we would be like 14 to, so it's all male, 14 to 19. It's hero, so 14 to 19, 40 to 44, and then again from 55 to 59. And then for null, you got 65 to 69, and then you have 35. I think a lot of people are starting to get over here now, 35 to 39. And then now that we have Proxima, now that we have Proxima here, and you also have, you got more options. You have many more options than I did. So Proxima and Silk, I believe Silk can actually do this as well. You have like Yelena to help out. You got quite a few. Still, it's basically Falcon. Silk helps out. Like I put my Brilliant on Falcon just to get through 50 to 54 Mephisto, and I was using Silk to help with the clear there. She definitely came in handy. So I know she can help out here, just to pop her in for like an Awaken rotation. That's definitely a thing you can do there. Those damn notifications. Alright, so I was saying, one thing I want to show you before I let you guys go, I'm going to pop in here real quick, because if you watch my last video on Doom clearing null 55 or 65, the rotation I was doing, I'm doing something just a little bit different now. Something that I found helps with the proc activation and keeping it where you want it. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing 1, 4, 5 into 3, and then I'm still doing the 1 into 4, right? Get that proc activated. Okay, we didn't get we got the proc at the very end. That's really not what you want. Sometimes you got to time it out a little bit better, but then for his tier 3, it's the same thing, where it's 1, 4, 5, 3, then tier 3. Because sometimes trying to hit the buttons, like hitting 4, 5, 1, 3, and then 6, because that's where you need to be really fast, is from the 3 to the 6, because you got some hits that are kind of immediate on the 3, right? And because I'm pretty sure if you just cancel 3, you still have some of his animation going. So you still have, I think, the balls, right? Those like energy balls. But so doing 1, 3 or 1, 4, 5 and 3 and then 6, or just 1, 4, 5, 3, I think that's going to help you out quite a bit there. If you're using them with an energy, right? So 1, 4, 5 and then into the 3, boom. And Dude, he's just so good, right? It's like you want to get hit. You get this proc activation again. I mean, look at that. That's not even his tier 3 rotation. I already have him down so far. Let's see if I can get this tier 3 right here, because that can be... No, we missed it. I could always tell as soon as I miss it. Otherwise, yeah, those bars would be flying even a bit more. And sometimes you can let that slide only because he went in his rage outburst phase, because if you're accumulating enough damage at the same time, and that's why he hits so hard, is because, as I mentioned before, he has a 100% accumulation on his tier 3, and then on his 3 as on damage received. So if during that tier 3 animation in Mephisto, he's attacked, right? He attacks through everything. He's accumulating that damage during his tier 3, and he just deals it back tenfold, and it's pretty amazing. But there it is, guys. There it is. I hope this helps you out. You know, if you're playing him with an energy, I know a lot of people have rage on him for squad battle reasons, and in world boss, you can still get high level clears with him with the rage, but it's not going to be as nice if you had an energy on him, because especially for higher level. So it all depends on where you're at, where your conqueror level is, so on and so forth. So there it is, ladies and gents. Yeah, hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions about it, and if you have any suggestions for some of the next videos. So I'm considering doing some testing with Hulkbuster here. It seems like he might just be, you know, PvP. I put a rage on him. I started, you know, upgrading his ISO 8 set, and I have a couple Uru on him. I'm debating, right? I amplified all his slots except the last one there. But debating throwing on some Odin's Blessings and taking him into some action. I'm thinking that he might do really well with a Mighty Authority, or maybe even a Brilliant. Maybe I could test him with a Brilliant. I'm leaning towards testing Blue Marvel and or Sentry with the Brilliant. Maybe even Captain Marvel. She could be a thing. She could totally be a thing with a Brilliant Authority. Also, Rescue. We have Rescue here, which I haven't done much with. I've had a Greed on her for a long time, so I could do the testing with a Greed, and then I could swap it. Or obviously, I got to finish her build here, but I have her uniform at Mythic. And if you're wondering what her options are, we have Deadpool, She-Hulk, Luke Cage, Luna Snow, and the I'm not even gonna try it. And Red Guardian, and but yeah, I'm wondering what kind of content, because the thing is, she's basically PvP. She doesn't have accumulation. She really does have. She's got this buff here on her 4th, but that's basically it. Everything else she has is PV. It screams PvP. I can't see her doing much for PvE. So if you have any suggestions on when and where to test these characters, let me know on that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do my own thing. So you better stay tuned. You stay breezy, but most of all, friend, you stay safe out there now. Peace.